Hi, I'm Daniel Bannon, and I'm the grassroots organizer for the Rental Housing Association of Washington. Today, we're going to be going over how to doorbell effectively. The goal of this presentation is to teach you how to engage likely no voters on Tacoma Measure 1. Tacoma Measure 1 is coined as the Tenant Bill of Rights. However, this policy will do nothing to help tenants. It will increase the cost of housing, reduce the supply of housing, and make it much more difficult for housing providers to provide safe and affordable housing. Not to mention making it much more difficult for housing providers to deal with difficult or dangerous tenants. So what are we trying to achieve? The goal is to engage as many prospective no voters in the city of Tacoma as possible. A prospective no voter is somebody who is likely to vote no on this measure, but we might need to remind them on getting out to vote or submitting their ballot. As you know, Washington is a vote by mail state, so it's likely that the people that you'll be doorbelling have already received their ballot. It's your responsibility to remind them of the importance of voting and communicate the negative impacts of Tacoma Measure 1. There are two options for where you will receive the materials that will assist you in doorbelling. Option number 1 is to attend our link meeting, which will be hosted on October 18th. There, you'll be given an overview of how the process is going to work, the opportunities for when we're going to be doorbelling, as well as receive all the relevant information that you'll need. Option number 2 is to receive the materials at the beginning of the doorbelling weekend. For this, you'll simply meet us at our meetup point that will be specified in our volunteer opportunities page. We'll provide you with a packet with targeted neighborhoods and give you a brief explanation about our talking points, as well as provide you with any assistance you may need. If you have any questions about the meetup point, the link meeting, or any of the materials beforehand, you can go ahead and email our government affairs team, or if you have questions on the day of, you can ask me, because I'll be there. Now we've gotten to the doorbelling part of doorbelling. When you arrive at a prospective voter's house, simply walk up to their front door and give it a knock. Make sure you have your information packets with you. Hi, I'm here to talk to you about the negative impacts of Tacoma Measure 1.
Sorry, I'm not interested in what you have to say.
Alright, thank you for your time. In this instance, the prospective voter was not interested in what I had to say. There's no need to push it any further than that. Simply thank them for their time and move on to the next house. We've now arrived at the next house. Once again, simply walk up and knock on the door. Hi, my name is Daniel Bannon, and I'm here to talk to you about the negative impacts of Tacoma Measure 1.
Sure, love to hear more.
Alright, well, as we can see here, Measure 1 will actually have a significant negative impact on Tacoma. In that scenario, the prospective voter engaged me politely and was interested in what I had to say. In that case, you will give them a brief explanation about what the measure entails and how it will affect people, provide them with an information packet, and then go on your way. In this final scenario, we're going to encounter a house where somebody does not answer the door. In this case, simply drop off the materials under their doorstep and be on your way. Make sure to put it somewhere where they'll easily find it and be able to consult with it later. When you're doorbelling, it's best to take a buddy with you. This will not only make sure that you're safe while you're doorbelling, but it'll also give you a great opportunity to debrief after each of your interactions. Thank you for watching our informational video about how to effectively doorbell. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something as well. Like I said earlier, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and reach out to our government affairs team or ask us in person when you arrive at either our link meeting or the doorbelling weekend meetup point.